What'd you see after watching back the film? What stood out?
We left a lot on the table, especially as a defense. We had opportunities to close out the games. Yeah, it was. I'm proud of the way we fought. I mean, same thing as last week. Like, we played a long game, a lot of snaps on defense, had a lot of opportunities to close out the game. We just gotta, fall to the level of our training, which is a thing that our DB coach, Coach M, says a lot. Once you're tired and the situations or stakes are rising, you got to fall to the level of your training. So I think it's on us to really emphasize the details a little bit more. Not player to coach, but player to player. And I think everybody is collectively in the same mindset and is feeling the same. Like, everybody is excited about how well we're playing, but also excited that we have things to work on so that we can improve.
Do you think that, I guess, the details was lacking towards, like, I guess, that overtime portion of the game, or just like that those conversations between you guys as players? Is that something I don't know if you were in that situation again, you'd want to improve upon?
I think it really stems from just fatigue. Really, it was a long game. Like, 100 snaps, 98 snaps. That's not common. So I think it just really stems from fatigue and being in those moments when you're that tired and your brain is not functioning as it was when you're fresh. So that's why I say fall to the level of your training, because if you're locked in on what you got to do, and even if you're tired, you're still gonna have that emphasis a little bit more. If that answers your question.
It doesn't. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Evan Barnes.
Hey, Jevón.
What's up?
So, kind of going off of that, I mean, last week the defense, obviously, you guys did a good job holding the Commanders in check until I think last drive or two of the last quarter. But then the second half of this game Sunday, it seemed like Dallas was able to kind of move down on you guys a little bit, move down the field on you guys. So, just curious, how do you think you guys can address, finding ways to be more consistent? Is it, like you said, fatigue this game, or is it just a matter of we need to lock in on the things that worked well both of these two games?
Yeah, I think you just lock on the things that you need to. I think you lock in on the things, that worked well on both of the games, and improve where they were faults. Both games had their own individual situations where we ended up, falling short for whatever circumstances that was. Both different. It may look like from to the untrained eye or outside looking in that it was the same thing, but there was a completely different game plan, completely different things that happened that kind of put us in a position to not take advantage of getting the W. So yeah.
And then with this team obviously being 0-2, you guys now get to go back home. So I don't know if urgency is the word, but do you guys feel like a sense of when you guys play on Sunday, it's a matter of not about going 0-3, but just, hey, we have to play better because we're at home? Do you guys feel like that's kind of adding to some of the focus this week?
I know I want to win, and we want to win. So it's one week season. So it's 0-0 right now. We just gotta want to go 1-0 this week. Really, what we want to do is go 1-0. I'm watching the film today, and then go 1-0 on the off day, and then we can worry about going 1-0 on Wednesday, and then 1-0 on Thursday. Because if you win the week, then when you get to Sunday, then you're just out there flowing and reacting. You're not necessarily thinking. So, one day at a time is definitely an emphasis that we're focusing on.
All right. Thanks, Jevón.
No problem.
Tom Rock.
Hey, Jevón, you guys have a lot of players that are very accomplished, obviously, and have gotten a lot of praise and awards and recognitions and things. At the end of a game like this one, in regulation and in overtime, how much does a team need for one of those guys to step up and just make a big play, make a stopping play that kind of closes out the game?
I mean, we definitely need somebody to do it. Like, whether it's, Russ and Leak. I mean, that was great. As soon as they scored, whatnot, kicked the field goal, then they threw a bomb. Like, they stepped up. Defense had to step up again and finish the game. Yeah, your best guys make the plays when it counts the most. So I feel like any team would need, any team needs their best guys to make plays when it counts. So
right.
Yeah.
What is it like on the field, I guess, in those moments? Like, are you guys still trying to feel each other out and figure out who that guy is going to be?
It's not necessarily an individual. It's a team sport, right? And especially defense. Like I'm not going out there like I need to make a play. I need to make a play. I'm telling myself I need to do my job and I need to be in the right spot. And when the play comes to me, I need to make it. That's the mindset. And if you try to get out of that mindset, like, oh, I need to make a play, then you're going to force something where you're going to be out of position and they're going to take advantage of you not doing your job first. So you do your job, then you go have fun. That should really be it.
Good. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Tom Rock. Cool name.
Paul Schwartz.
Hey, Jevon, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, man?
Good. Less than cool name. Yes, Paul Schwartz is just a name. Can you take me through the second down play where Ferguson hit the big one to get them in field goal range? What was your recollections of what went down there with 19 seconds to go in regulation?
Yeah, they just ran like a vert kind of seams, 3 through the middle. Everybody like ran sticks at the goal line or at the kick sticks where they needed to get to at the 50-yard line, which is crazy. I've never had kick sticks at the 50-yard line. But yeah, he just ran to sit down. Dak did a good job of throwing him down, catch tackle, and they were within range at that point.
What could the defense have done to make it more difficult for them or to prevent that catch there?
Just been tighter on the guy like that. Just been tighter on him. Make the throw harder.
Is when you guys go on the field there, I mean, you're cognizant, like you said, it's a little crazy that you're defending midfield. Usually, I think most of your career you're defending like you're 40.
Yeah.
So how much was there no room for error on that? You like you said, Malik and Russ hook up for that great play. There's only 25 seconds left after the kickoff. There's only 19. In your head, are you saying one stop and we're done here, 2 stops, we're done here, we got this? What's the mindset there?
Really the mindset is just get off the field. You got to close out. That was my mindset. I was out there, saying as much as I remember, going through, what their 2-minute was from the sideline, just trying to give, reminders based on their formations and the look and whatnot and down and distance and the situation. But yeah, we really just needed to be tighter on those guys, make the throw harder, make them pump one time. Maybe the rush gets there, but we just need to be tighter in the back end.
And one last thing just about that. Do you think, looking back at that, there was a room for more aggressiveness maybe in pressuring Dak?
That's definitely not a question for me, but I'm sure somebody has the answer for you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Brian Dunleavy.
Jevon, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, no problem, man. I kind of have to, but
yeah,
that's cool.
It's still a nice thing to say. Thanks,
I appreciate it, Ryan.
Flipping sides for a sec here. You just faced a dynamic duo of Lamb and Pickens. It certainly seemed like Wandale, and this is not a knock on anybody else, but it certainly seemed like Wandale and Neighbors might be able to do that. Like, you faced them all training camp? Do you feel like maybe we saw the beginning of not just Malik, who we all know, but like maybe a dynamic duo for the Giants as weapons?
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, they're doing great. I mean, Dale's awesome. I love playing against Dale. I played against him. I love playing with him. Even better. Malik's a great player as well. Like, I think that would be great to have like a 1-2 punch like that. It definitely makes it hard for defenses to game plan because you've got both sides, I mean, let's call it 3. Slay out there too. Like, Slay is another guy that we could call a part of the dynamic trio. But yeah, man, I think we got plenty of guys that, with Russ being at the helm, I mean, it just opens up a lot of opportunities for guys to get downfield and get the ball in their hands. And Russ trusts the guys in the room, and we trust them as well. Like, they're we see it every day in practice, every day in training camp. They're going out there, balls to the wall, for lack of better terms. But I think all 3 of them could create a trio to go out there and be successful, and I think they have been. I think they've made steps to that. It's early in the season, and they're getting their rhythm. But you see exactly what I'm seeing. Like, I'm watching it just like you guys. It was special yesterday, and I'm excited for it.
And then for you, how do you think the communication or what the secondary, it's a lot of new pieces thrown together, and the expectations high because of the contracts, but everybody, you're still learning together chemistry wise, so you don't want to put the cart before the horse. How do you think the chemistry with you and Nubin and Adebo and the changing quarterback rotation, what do you see from the secondary through 2 games?
I think it's going great. I think we're improving every week. I think we're trusting each other more and more as the season goes on, so I'm really excited about our direction.
Thanks, Jevon.
Thank you.
Last one, Ed Valentine.
Hey, Jevon, how are you?
Hey, what's up, man?
I want to back up to that last play of regulation a little bit. Did you guys have, what kind of kicker Brandon Aubrey is, did you guys have a yard line in mind where you're like, we don't want them to get any farther than their own 40, their own 45?
50.
Was there a spot you were trying to defend?
50.
The 50? And that's right about what he got to?
Yeah.
As a defense, you were just talking about the offense, and we saw what Russ did, and there's plays that both sides, offense, defense, left on the field yesterday, but there's a lot of expectations on your defense this year. Just how frustrating is it when you have the lead 3 times in the fourth quarter and you don't come out of the game with a win?
What expectations are you talking about? Like, who are these expectations?
I'm just saying there was a lot of talk about how good the defense
who's talking?
I'm just the media, the speculation that's been out there.
The media, for me,
Right.
It doesn't really matter. I know I'm disappointed because I know the caliber of players that we have in the room. But any speculation, expectation, media talk, that none of that resonates for me. For me, myself, and I know what standard we have of guys in the room, absolutely is frustrating. And I definitely wanted us to be able to come out on top, no doubt. But there are things that we were met with that the Cowboys offense did that we're going to learn from, and we're going to be better from it. So am I upset? Absolutely. Am I disappointed that we didn't come out with the W? 100%. Am I discouraged? Not at all, because I know that the type of people we have in the room, the individuals we have collectively, and our mindset is only going to create a even better, more successful defense. So I was upset yesterday, but this morning I woke up, watched the film, and I know what we need to work on, and I know how we're going to improve, and I'm excited for it.